On January 21st, 2021, Janice Bryant Howroyd tweeted, "You won't always get the choice on how the world treats you, but you'll always have a choice on how you treat the world." Hello, social media. It's Stephen Middleton coming to you live from the Possibility Action Network in Lancaster, South Carolina. Our mantra is, I am, I can, and I will. I am Possibility Man. This February, I'm sharing on the topic, Entrepreneurship, Great Moments in Business. Today, the spotlight is on Janice Bryant Howroyd. But first, an announcement. I share information with professionals and business-minded individuals about a category creator breakthrough technology that turns on your body's ability to heal itself, improve athletic performance, and reverse aging at the cellular level. Many doctors and health professionals consider it to be more important than the discovery of DNA. To learn about this technology, call my information line at 803-339-1101 or send me a Facebook friend request and a personal message. Born in 1952 in Tarboro, North Carolina, Janice was the fourth child of John and Elretha Bryant, who had 11 children. Janice grew up in a business-oriented family. Elretha's parents ran a home-based barbecue business. At first, they provided takeout orders only. Later, to accommodate their customers, they opened the formal dining room in their home to serve meals. As Janice said, Grandma and Grandpa were true entrepreneurs. They trained their children in business, and her mother, Elretha, trained the rest of the family. Both of their parents worked in the family business, but John also had a day job and helped out at home when possible. Mom, Janice said, stayed home and ran things. She was a dynamic chief operating officer, the best I've ever seen. She taught us that 13 people, our family tribe, on any given day needed to have a cooperative spirit, as well as a formula to be successful in business. Her grandparents and her parents were servant leaders, Janice said. They belonged to a team that respected each other. Thus, her entree into the business world started in Tarboro, even though she didn't know it at the time. Janice graduated from North Carolina A&T State University with a degree in English. She didn't have a clue about her career path at the time, but she had a defining moment in 1976 when she went to Los Angeles to visit her sister Sandy and her brother-in-law Tom Noonan. They all knew that Tarboro, a community of roughly 10,000 people, did not offer her the promise of a professional career. Sandy and Tom believed LA would provide more opportunities for Janice. "You owe it to yourself," Tom told her, "to give Los Angeles a shot." Tom and Sandy were heading out of the country, and he needed someone to run his office at Billboard magazine. He was a leading figure in the music industry, and he trusted that Janice would take care of things and supervise the staff while he was away. He had full confidence in her and told her to run the business as she saw fit. Neither of them thought much of it at the time. Surely Janice didn't know anything about the music industry, but she knew a great deal about managing people, given her experience with the family business back in Tarboro. When Sandy and Tom returned, they noticed that Janice had not only reorganized the office, she had improved daily operations by reassigning staff. Janice even fired a couple of people who did not contribute to the team. The office had become more efficient, Tom said, and he loved what Janice had done to it. He thought Janice had made a genius move, but she thought it was only common sense. It was clear to Tom that Janice had a knack for the operations aspect in human resources. It was a gift from God, he told her. Tom suggested that Janice remain in Los Angeles and start a personnel agency. Janice didn't have a sudden or Hollywood movie-type insight into launching a business. But after praying about it, she believed she had found her calling. In 1978, with only $1,500, a fax machine, and a phone, she launched Act One. Her faith informed the company name, inspired by the book of Acts in the New Testament. Act One Personnel Agency opened in the front office of a rug company in Beverly Hills. Her brother-in-law, Tom, was her first client, and many of his buddies in the music industry followed. From these small beginnings, Janice Bryant Howroyd gradually gained clients from Fortune 500 companies, as well as mid-market organizations and government agencies. Act One provided temporary staffing for her clients, as well as helping them with workforce management, employee training, and whatever assistance they needed. In due course, Act One became a global leader in the human resources space. If you visit any of our offices, Howard later stated, you'll see that we live by the mantra that the applicant is the center of our business. It's always our belief that if you get the applicant in the right job, then they'll be the best representation of who we are as a company. Today, Janice Howroyd presides as Chief Executive Officer of Act One and its affiliates. She also mentors leaders in every industry, encouraging them to hold on to such values as servant leadership. As she puts it, one cannot effectively lead without passionately serving others. A leader who works for good, for growth and innovation, for family values, will help you discover the leader in you, she says. And she uses this unique talent to help others excel in business. Janice Howroyd reminds business leaders of the importance of forgiveness. I forgive myself daily, she says, and I forgive everybody I believe offended me. The only place that your past mistakes should hold in your mind is in the learning, the growing place. Given that you can't change the past, you must employ it in the betterment of your life. By reflecting upon situations after your emotions have cooled enough to see what really happened clearly. In order to grow forward, she says, you must forgive and put yesterday behind you. From this attitude, only good comes into my life, she says. Under her leadership, Act One and its affiliates has grown to over 2,600 employees in 19 countries and serves over 17,000 clients. It's also a multi-billion-dollar company. Mrs. Howroyd herself has a personal net worth of over $600 million. This all came from a young woman who grew up in rural Tarboro, North Carolina. And this is why I'm sharing her with you today. This is Stephen Middleton with the Possibility Action Network. We believe that almost anything is possible if you find the right thing. Our mantra is, I am, I can, and I will. And we are looking for business leaders and professional-minded individuals who are interested in possibilities. You have my information. Until next time, this is Possibility Man signing off from the Possibility Action Network.